Sunapee is a very experienced, battle-tested team with 5 starting seniors, while Littleton is just the opposite with just 1 senior in total. But she happens to be one of the better players in the state, Emma Bogardus. In fact, she took home the Player of the Year honor in Division 4 last season. But unfortunately for the Crusaders, Bogardus wasn't able to play in this one due to illness. Even with Bogardus, Littleton had a tough task ahead of them if they wanted to hand Sunapee their first loss in nearly 3 years. The game started off with a Littleton possession after Sunapee's Katie Frederick knocked the opening tip-off out of bounds. After a few turnovers from both sides, Littleton's Lainey Hadlock was able to get a layup after great ball movement from the Crusaders. Sunapee would turn the ball over on their next possession, which allowed Littleton's Lexi Walker to score a short-range basket after a nice pass from Darcy Horn. The Lakers' next possession again resulted in a turnover, but Littleton played copycat with a turnover of their own. Sunapee is not used to playing from behind, but the Lakers' high-scoring offense wasn't about to be stopped. This was when Sunapee went on a 20-0 run to take control of the game. Faith Larpenter sparked the run by scoring 4 straight points, and Sunapee's defense stepped up, as the Lakers would record 7 first-half steals, most coming as a result of their full-court pressure. Katie Frederick was huge for Sunapee after she scored 7 points in the first and 8 in the second quarter. She also hauled in 11 first-half rebounds, 8 offensive. The Lakers would take a commanding 19-point lead at the break, with a score of 33-14. The game, however, wasn't over, as we remember last year's finals when Sunapee came back from a 20-point deficit to beat Littleton by 4. The Crusaders definitely remembered and came out of the break looking good, as Littleton actually outscored Sunapee 16-12 in the third. Hadlock knocked down a big 3 and Walker put in 6 in the quarter, but the Lakers continued to play tough in the fourth, as they put Littleton in an insurmountable hole. Sunapee would go on to win comfortably by a final score of 64-38. Littleton's Lainey Hadlock led her team in scoring with a very solid 16 points. She was followed up by Lexi Walker, who scored 8. As for Sunapee, Katie Frederick was once again an absolute force in the paint, as she scored a game-high 30 points, and she pulled down at least 20 rebounds for another very strong double-double. Sydney Clark scored 13 points while adding multiple assists, and Faith Larpenter put in 9 for the Lakers. After the game, we caught up with Katie Frederick and Sydney Clark to get their thoughts on the win.
Well, I think definitely in the beginning of the game, you could tell that we weren't starting off very well. We were falling short. Something wasn't clicking right. I think just the 4-day streak practice was kind of getting in our heads or whatever, but I think after we sat in the locker room and just kind of cleared our heads, we got back on the court. Actually, our defense wasn't very great. That's definitely where we fell short tonight. I think it was definitely on the legs is what was really keeping us from being the best, I guess. So I think towards the end, everything got better towards the end. So we were just not getting in the passing lanes and everything. But towards the end, of course, we found that. I don't know, nothing's just ever died out on our team. We've all played since rec, so it's not just talent, it's chemistry that's got us where we are today. So I don't know, I think we just haven't really realized that we've been winning all these games, but it's just a really nice feeling to have this special group together, and finishing off my career with this team is just very special. Oh, it'll be amazing. I mean, this is gonna be my last sport for my school, so I'm not playing softball. So I don't know, I think it's just gonna be a great way to just finish my career and be with they're all my best friends, so I think it's just gonna be a great way to finish it off, I guess. So I'm excited.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't think we played our best game, which is nice when you cannot play your best and pull out a win. But I think that what was important to get the W was our second half. I think we came out a lot stronger. We had a lot of steals, and we definitely started to get more into our groove, which is nice to get that momentum rolling into next week. So our defense actually wasn't great tonight. We didn't do a lot of things we really pride ourselves on, like closeouts and good jumping in the passing lanes. But in the end, it ended up being strong enough. And so I think that's what we're going to have to focus on tomorrow to get ready for the championship, is really nailing down what we do best on defense. No, definitely my teammates were setting me up very, very well. When they see someone who is able to score a lot, with Faith. If she's shooting super well, we're going to get her the ball. And I think they kept seeing me for gaps, which was really, really nice. And, we have a fast break, which I happen to be usually at the front of, so I usually get the easy buckets there. We definitely are looking for the win Saturday, and we've been super, super fortunate to win a ton straight, and I think that really starts from playing all together in rec, and then having a solid coach like LT come in and reinforce stuff and really push us to become better athletes and better basketball players. And one thing he's really prided himself on and our team on is not becoming complacent, because we do blow a lot of teams out, and if we get complacent there, we wouldn't be where we are now. So I think definitely working on the little things that get us to here is that's about. Keys to the game, definitely shutting down their shooters and, focusing on our defense. Our defense is what we pride ourselves on, and it wasn't there tonight, so definitely we need to bring that back and just play how we play.
Sunapee improved to 21-0 on the season, and they've now won 71 straight contests dating back to 2014. This game marked the 6th straight season the Lady Lakers have at least reached the semifinals, and this win put Sunapee in the championship for the 4th straight year. The Lakers will hope to win the last game of the season against Colebrook and become three-peat champions for the 2nd time in Sunapee's history.